Turning now to the latest on the massive corruption scandal here in South Korea. The fate of Lee Jae-yong, the heir apparent of Samsung Group, is now in the hands of a Seoul court, which is deliberating over whether to grant the independent counsel's request for a second arrest warrant. Our Hwang Hojun reports.
It's a battle between Korea's largest conglomerate and the independent counsel investigating the massive corruption scandal that could lead to the president's impeachment. The Seoul Central District Court convened on Thursday morning to hear the independent counsel's request for a second arrest warrant for Samsung Electronics Vice Chairman Lee Jae-yong, filed earlier in the week. When it filed for the warrant on Tuesday, the counsel expanded the charges against Lee to include diverting assets overseas and concealing the gains from a criminal act. That's on top of the original charges of bribery, embezzlement, and perjury the team filed against Lee with its first request for an arrest warrant, which was rejected last month. The charges stem from Samsung Group's alleged transfer of about $7 million to Korea Sports, a consulting firm located in Germany and owned by Choi Soon-sil, the jailed confidant of the Korean president, allegedly without reporting the transaction. By law, single overseas transactions of $20,000 and combined transactions of $50,000 per year must be reported to the authorities. The Korean tech giant has also contributed nearly $38 million to entities controlled by Choi. The independent counsel believes the money was given in exchange for support of a 2015 merger of two Samsung affiliates, Samsung C&T and Tail Industries, that was deemed critical to finalizing Lee's succession to the top of Samsung Group. The fate of the Samsung chief is expected to be decided Thursday night or early Friday. Meanwhile, the Seoul Administrative Court is also likely to make a decision before the end of the day on Thursday about whether it will override the presidential office and let the independent counsel carry out a search of the premises. Presidential office staff refused to let the team onto the compound earlier this month in defiance of the investigator's search warrant, citing security concerns. The warrant is valid until the last of the month, which is also when the team's initial investigative mandate expires. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.